Had it overheated earlier today. It was sputtering. It smelled like burning oil a couple times too. Checked the oil. It burned about just under a centimeter on the dipstick. I'm overheated pretty bad. Got all my gear on. Okay. Is the engine had it for the day? Probably. My GoPro is almost gonna break off its mount. I'm using my old GoPro Hero, which is a one-piece unit. And it had broken off in a crash. The mount broke. So I have it epoxied on. Every once in a while the epoxy breaks, so goggles are off and we're walking it. It's okay, Gio, you made it to the point where I can walk and coast the rest of the way if I have to. OG, original gangster Gio. Oh boy. Had this bike like 6 years and I'm sure I'll be continuing riding it. It's definitely not dead yet. Maybe just needs a new spark plug. Definitely needs a muffler put on there somehow. A cheap one. Just so that it looks legal. There's definitely bears on this trail I'm seeing. Bear proof. There's been one in my neighborhood lately. It was in my yard twice. Tipped over a garbage can, eating garbage. Was eating bird seed. Took down the bird feeders. That squeaky noise with this bike is the bushings. Frick. Barely had the traction to make that. But yeah, I can't buy bushings for this bike. It's starting to choke on. Oh, the choke is on. So it's flooded then. It's just one thing after another. Getting the full experience today. GoPro flattens it out, but this isn't flat. Very little front brake left. See if she starts here. I'm gonna try a bump start as soon as I get it out here. Oh, Put in first. Boy, I'm ready to get home for sure. No. Didn't want a bump start. Oh, almost fired. That hurt. I'm good though. Didn't hit this rock, thank God. Frick. Front wheel hit that little rock. Just sent old bike went over. It's crazy. It's just gonna happen. Just like that. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Give it to me. That doesn't want to fire. There we go. She runs barely. And she's dead. Oh boy. My wrist is hurting from that fall. That did a number on me. Come on, go into neutral. There. Oh man. Oh, frick. Come on. We're making it. Making it back. Should not have turned that gas off. I don't know what happened, but when I turned the gas off, when I was having a brake, after that it just won't run. No, I hadn't turned the gas off like really much. Hadn't turned it off at all since the muffler fell off. Okay, let's see if she starts now. Second gear again. For a bit. Maybe the engine was overheated or something. Or maybe it just somehow got cold enough that it didn't want to run with low compression. this way. See if I can get it to start here. There we go, it's warm enough that it idles now.